Hi students, welcome to Environmental Science Fully Online Fall 2019 course. I am using this video to help you understand how to navigate through this course. This is how right now what you are seeing on the screen, this is how your page would look like. The first thing what I would like you to do is to go to orientation. I have created an icebreaker activity where I would like you to introduce yourself by answering the following questions: your name, attach a photo, why do you like to take this course, and what are you passionate about. It's just 4 questions. It will take 1 minute for you to do this. And the video which I am recording right now, I will also post it here under the orientations. I strongly recommend you listen to this video before you move on to the other parts of the course. Then click on about the course. It gives you all the details. What is this course about? What are the goals, learning outcomes, attendance policy. Here attendance meaning you have to log in to the course shell in Blackboard, and it is required that you log in at least 2 times per week. And I'm going to see the analytics in the Blackboard, who is logging in how many times per week. That will actually help me to see whether you are attending the course, you are doing all the activities or not. 2 absences meaning if you participate in Blackboard for a full week, that will diminish your grade, final grade, by half a letter grade. So please keep in mind, unless there is any kind of medical emergencies, you should always do your activities on time. For this course, there is a project of the semester. First 2 weeks, you get a topic which is relevant to environmental science problems. Right now, as you can see, Amazon forest is burning, so that can be a relevant topic. And you are going to use peer-reviewed articles, to create a PowerPoint presentation of this topic. Once you create the PowerPoint presentation, you need to submit it. And then you have to orally record your PowerPoint presentations, and this needs to be done by week 14. So we have a lot of time, but I just wanted to give you a heads up. And this specific assignment, it will be posted under the assignment section. This is my grading formula here. All the discussion threads, they are worth 25%. Review quizzes, they are worth 20%. Exams, worth 15%. Project is worth 25%. And then I have the final exam, which is worth 15%. So as you can see, the online activity, the weekly activity, about 45% of your grade is coming from the weekly activities. So please pay attention to make sure that you complete all the activities on time. You can get information about me when you click on about the professor. Please email me if you have any questions. I'll try to clarify. If not, then we can hold a face-to-face meeting using Zoom. Generally, I log in on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, in the email, and I try to answer your questions. Next module which you have here is the syllabi. So you can click on the syllabi and the syllabi will open. It gives you all the details about this specific course. The required textbook for this course is Cunningham Environmental Science 14th edition. I suggest you purchase this textbook because all the materials, a majority of the materials has been pulled up from this particular textbook. And it will also give you all the information here what I went through in Blackboard, and it will give you the weekly schedule what we are going to cover on a week by week basis. So the first thing will be week 1 where you are going to do the orientation, okay, and we will cover chapter 1. So every week is being designed in the same format. When you click on week 1, it will give you the title of the chapter. Here it is Understanding Our Environment. It will run from 9:4 to 9:10. And then it will give you an overview telling what is this chapter about. Okay. It will also talk about the learning outcomes. What are the objectives? What are we trying to achieve after reading and listening to this lecture? Next, I've given 2 folders. The first folder is called learning material. So when you click on learning material, it will give you all the items for you to download, read, and learn about this chapter 1. The first thing is you're going to download the PowerPoint file on chapter 1. Then you listen to my lecture. It is a pre-recorded lecture. You read chapter 1 from book and observe 2 videos. All these videos are relevant to this specific chapter. Once you are done with that, go back to week 1, and if you feel confident you have learned chapter 1, then you do the learning activities. Each week learning activity, each chapter will have a discussion thread and a chapter review quiz. So here you are going to discuss why are many ecologists skeptical about the idea of sustainable development, and you have to describe that in 250 words. And then come back and comment on another student's thread. These discussion threads are being utilized as a way to increase interaction within the entire class. And then you do the chapter 1 review quiz. Something to remember about these activities, at the end of week 4, week 5, there will be test 1, and you will be evaluated on all these activities. Test 1 will have questions from your discussion thread as well as from the review quiz. So you can use these 2 activities on a weekly basis as a study guide for your test 1. So once all these activities, they are due the last day of the week, which is 9-10, these activities will be due. Once you are done with this, you can move on to week 2. I will make week 2 available on 9/11. So go to week 2 and it's pretty much the same format. You have overview, learning outcomes, then you have the learning materials and the learning activities. I have also created a discussion board here. Here I have instructor office where you can use this board to ask questions about the course reading assignments. And there is another forum which I have created. It is called water cooler. You can use this forum to talk about items which are not related to the course. Okay, if you want to clarify something which are not related within the course, you can use that as a online tool to interact with each other. So I hope this video helps you to navigate through the course. If you have any question, please feel free to send me an email at rgatak@nyit.edu. Thank you.